Bear Don Bears fans, how are y'all feeling today? Today, we are going to get 3 keys to a Chicago Bears victory versus the Green Bay Packers, and it starts right now. All right, so if you are new to the channel, please like the video. Please subscribe to the page because we do talk Chicago sports weekly. We don't want you to miss a thing, so make sure that you hit that bell. As you can hear, my voice is gone. Not really, it's still here, but that's not going to stop us from being great because it's Bears-Packers week. This is the biggest week of the year for the Chicago Bears. Chance to get into the playoffs, chance to beat your rivals, to get into the playoffs. And so I am going to give you my 3 keys to a Chicago Bears victory. Key number 1, don't ask Mitch to do too much. Let Mitch be Mitch. And what I mean by that is don't send him out there thinking that he has to win a duel versus Aaron Rodgers. Allow your playmakers to make your plays. Allow your playmakers to be the reason that you win this game. While this offense has been playing better, it has not been because of being put on the back of Mitchell Trubisky. I mean, Mitch's numbers have still been, 250 to 290 yards, a couple touchdowns, a pick here and there. Nothing that blows you out of the water, but he hasn't taken you out of games. He hasn't been the reason that you were not moving the ball down the field. He hasn't been the reason that you have not been able to score touchdowns, but you've gotten your other playmakers involved. A lot of the plays that we've seen, which in all honesty is a lot of what the Chiefs do as well. Now the Chiefs can move the ball down the field a little bit better, especially with the deep ball, but a lot of what the Chiefs do as well is just throw a little 5-yard out route to Tyreek Hill. Hit Travis Kelce coming across on a little slant. You know what I'm saying? And guess what those guys do? They take it 10, 15, 20 yards. That's what we've seen this Bears offense doing these last couple of games. And I think that that's something that you have to continue. Don't look for Mitch to try to pick the defense apart down the field. Don't look for Mitch to try and stand in the pocket and outduel Aaron Rodgers. No, look for Mitch to do simple things to get the ball to your playmakers, to get it to a Darnell Mooney, to a David Montgomery, to a Allen Robinson, and allow them to make plays. Allow them to be the reason that you're moving the ball down the field. I think that if you do that, not only is it a game plan that eats up more time, and this game is all about keeping Aaron Rodgers off the field, keeping him on the sidelines as much as possible, but it's also a game plan that I think gets your offense into a better rhythm. And I think that that's going to be the most important thing in this game, getting a rhythm established and moving the ball, continuing to hold that rhythm and keep that pace throughout the entire game. Now, before I continue with the video, I want to know your opinion. Let me know in the comments below. What are your keys to a Chicago Bears victory versus the Green Bay Packers on Sunday? I'll be down there talking with you as well. Key number 2 for me, and it's a key that we've been saying the entire season, right? But you have to get this run game going. You have to get David Montgomery going early. And listen, you want to attack this Packer team's weaknesses. This is a weakness of theirs, and it has been a strength of the Bears. You think about just last week, David Montgomery, 95 rush yards on 23 rushes at 4.1 yards per carry. And we know that David is kind of a build-up kind of player. You know what I'm saying? Get him his touches so that he can build up that momentum continuing throughout this entire game. Plus, you're facing a Packers team that has a 14th ranked rush defense in the NFL. Now, you might think, oh, 14, top 15, bro, that's not that bad. I think the rush defenses this year are a lot worse than we think they are, because at 14, Packers still giving up about 4.6 yards per carry. So that's a spot where you really want to attack the Packers. That's a spot where you want to continuously attack the Packers because, again, you're keeping Aaron Rodgers on the sideline. Allow that man to be right on the sideline, but you're also attacking a defense that just gave up 156 yards to the Titans and about 5.8 yards per carry. So you want to punch them in the mouth continually. Let that be the thing that continues to help them struggle, to take them out of their game plan. And I think that if we can get this run game established, not only does it get David Montgomery going, but it makes life easier for Mitchell Trubisky. That's what everything is in this game, right? Make life as easy as you can for Mitchell Trubisky. It makes life easier for Mitch because now everybody's kind of focused on Monty. You're still focused on Mitch, but now is Mitch going to take the ball? Is Monty going to take the ball? Is Mitch going to run? Is Mitch going to come out of the play action? Is Mitch going to do a little RPO here? It gives Mitch so many options to work with. And so by getting one phase of this offense going, it instantly opens up everything for the other phase of this offense. And it's something that the Bears need to continue with and continue attacking the entire game like we have seen them do in the past. Do not go away from the run game if it's not working early. Keep hitting them in the mouth. And key number 3 for me, Chuck Pagano, for the love of God, blitz. Blitz, 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 blitz. And I understand why he didn't early on. I understand why he didn't blitz early on in the season. But I will say this. You can drop 16 people back to try and stop Aaron Rodgers from finding a passing lane, and Aaron Rodgers will find a passing lane. You know what keeps Aaron Rodgers from finding those passing lanes? His butt on the ground. Now, I'm not saying rush 8 every play. I think that would be stupid. But you have to get pressure on Aaron Rodgers, especially in a week where they're coming in where they've lost David Bakhtiari to an ACL injury for the season. Arguably one of their biggest pieces on that offensive line, and somebody who always gives Khalil Mack good battles back and forth, keeping them off of there. So I think you have to attack where the Packers are weakest at right now. Get to Aaron Rodgers. Cause him to have some pressure. And watch out for him stepping up in the pocket. You know what I'm saying? Aaron's a guy who can take it and go. He's a lot older. He doesn't want to. It's cold out there. I don't care if it's Bear weather, if it's Packer weather. It's cold out there. Nobody wants to get hit. Make sure that you're getting home on Aaron Rodgers. If you're getting home on Aaron Rodgers, you're causing that pressure on Aaron Rodgers. Yes, he is arguably the best to ever do it in the game. If not for the fact that Pat Mahomes is over there doing what he's doing, he's probably arguably the best quarterback in the NFL right now. But pressure makes a difference. When you're getting home, when you're getting to him, when you're knocking him down, that's where the biggest differences are going to come from. And listen, the refs are going to be on him. You already know if you touch Aaron, there's going to be some penalty calls. You got to play through those. You got to play your game, play your aggressive game, because if this defense is able to not only pressure Aaron, but get to Aaron, we know A-Rod's going to still try to make the pass through the hit. That's where we're able to get our turnovers from, baby. We gotta be aggressive on defense, Chuck. We've got to be aggressive on defense. I would say if I was gonna send anybody, send Danny Trevathan, because I'd rather see Roquan back in coverage. I'd rather see Roquan kind of watching the field, because I think he's able to keep up with those receivers and those linemen. I mean, Roquan ran down Justin Jefferson from behind. Bro, that's still one of the Mugs don't understand how underrated that play is. It went for like 20 yards, but that's still one of the best plays I've seen this season. That's up there with the DK Metcalf running down Budda Baker. I mean that's just wild, bro. And so I'd rather see him back in coverage, kind of watching out, surveying what's going on. Send Danny Trevathan in there. Allow Danny Trevathan to have the game of his life. At the end of the day, this is the biggest game for the Chicago Bears all season, and we have to come out of it with a W. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I mean, yes, we can still make the playoffs if we don't, but this is a game that not only bolsters your confidence, but lets you know, hey, we can beat these playoff teams. We can beat these teams if our defense is playing at the top of its game and our offense is playing where it's been playing at these last couple of weeks. And it'll show you, can this offense do this against real teams, against playoff teams, not just the Jags or the Houston Texans. But I want to know your opinion. Let me know in the comments below. What do you think the keys are to a Chicago Bears victory? I'll be down there talking with you as well. It is your boy Pat the Designer, back at it again to continue watching our Chicago Bears content. Click the links here or check the links in the description below. Y'all stay safe out there, Chicago. Peace.